The memory that stands out the most, it really comes from my grandparents, and that's Passover and celebrating at their house, particularly my mother's parents. They lived in the Bronx in a very small apartment, and somehow we managed to cram way too many people into one single room.
I remember growing up as a child keeping Passover to the letter and only buying kosher for Passover foods and getting rid of all the chametz in our house. I remember walking around with my father in a little box and a feather, and he would symbolically get rid of all of the bread products in the house.
The food that I know my mom ate growing up and that she cooks, especially like for Shabbat.
It was always chicken, rice, and beets. For some reason or other, that was like religion.
I love all the Jewish holidays, and I always think of my grandparents at this time because we celebrated a lot of the holidays with my grandparents. They went to the Shearith Israel, and I just have wonderful memories of the second day of Rosh Hashanah, going to Shearith Israel with them, and then we would get to walk home with them, which was to us a treat.
We always had matzo ball soup, no matter what. That was really you knew it was a holiday, because of course every holiday starts with dinner, basically. It's a Jewish thing.
Mom and I always make chopped liver Rosh Hashanah, and hearing my grandmother kvetch about making kreplach Rosh Hashanah, now I'll make kreplach and kvetch a little bit about making it every Rosh Hashanah. My mother-in-law used to make gefilte fish, and I've tried to continue on with that by learning her recipe.
Growing up, my mom hosted every holiday. She did Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur and Passover. A lot of the foods she would teach me how to make. She always made her kugels. We always had matzo ball soup as well, and latkes on Hanukkah. We used the same china that was my grandmother's and my great-grandmother's.
Of all the Jewish holidays, I still think my favorite is Havdalah. It's probably the most time I feel a part of the Jewish community more than anything else, because everyone's together and essentially celebrating, and it's a very optimistic sort of looking forward for the week event.
Many people have Seder and they eat and they're through. We have to rush to be done by midnight. We sing all the songs and we laugh and we have a good time.